Like, I think we also
Sorry, we can't go any further. Unfortunately.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask a personal question, and I don't know if you'd be able to answer it, but a lot of people out there need to like understand you more, I believe. I wanted to ask if you'd be able to tell us why what your intentions were when you founded the EDL, and why you left the EDL. But like, if you could just summarize it very briefly, yeah.
It was founded out of frustration and an inability of any of these issues being tackled, which we saw going on. It was funded for the right reasons. It wasn't planned though. So when it's like, say, how old are you?
Like 20.
Okay, well I was 25. Yeah. So 1 minute, I've seen this Soldiers' Homecoming, all these things have gone on. I've started this organisation, and within 12 months, it's the biggest street protest movement Europe's seen. And it's like, Jesus. I mean, that's never been involved in politics, never been involved in anything like this, right wing, left wing. So then it was just a learning curve, and how the hell do we control this? Yeah? And this means a lot to a hell of a lot of people. That's the feeling. It didn't sweep like a phenomenon because there's all these dormant racists and extremists waiting. Yeah. It swept the way it swept across the country because people are feeling it. Yeah. People are feeling anxious and worried and fearful and concerned. And I know that I say to Muslims, when we go to a city, when we were going to a city, I used to try and weigh it up because I understand Muslim women are going to be getting warned and scared and fearful. I said, look, our women are fearful. Yeah? I'm fearful. I've got 3 daughters. I'm fearful of what's going on. We're fearful. Most of those people come on the streets because they're fearful. I left it because I got to a position where I met Quilliam. There was a lot going on in my life, and I put my hand out and say, let's see if there's any other options here. Yeah? I don't think it's working. I still don't think it's working. I don't think that in the last 2 years much has changed. People take to the streets because there's no other platform. This is the right platform. Yeah? People should. Us lot arguing out on the street about it is when things get heated and it goes the wrong way, especially when you mix it with alcohol and angry young lads on either side. So I just personally don't think enough's being done. And I think that when everyone's scratching their heads in another 6 months or another year, when there's thousands upon thousands of people marching through the streets, you should have been trying to do something to stop it now.
Right. Would you say, though, that the situation with the EDL at the moment is starting to become very similar to the situation with Islam, in the sense that people are starting to use it as an excuse to be violent and cause violence?
As a nationalist organisation, which is what we had from day one, we had a struggle to keep out people who are generally on the far right. I know people call the EDL far right, are generally on the far right. So, and all different people sort of have agendas. The problem we have with the English Defence League was the name, for one. English Defence League. It doesn't say what it does it?
No.
So to me it might mean something, to someone else it means something else. Yeah? So you could stop 10 people in a row and say, what's the English Defence League mean to you? Someone would say, I'm against Islam. Someone would say, I hate Muslims. Someone would say this. Someone would say, immigration. So it wasn't clear in what it said. Yeah. And I don't know, I still know many people in the English Defence League, and I think there's a misconception in the sense of if you all sat here now with most of the people I know in the English Defence League, you'd talk a perfect conversation with them, they'd be very polite and very nice chat, and they don't hate or have a hatred for Muslims. What they have is a fear and a worry of Islam, and it's what they see as Islam.
All right, thank you very much.
Sam.
And that will be all for today. Thank you.
Thanks. Cheers.
That's perfect, man. Thank you very much for playing.